Yo, welcome back to another episode of TopherTvPodcast, man. Look, like I always say, the audio only versions is available on Apple Music Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. And it's no visuals, just only audio. That's actually what a podcast is if you didn't know. But anyways, welcome back to Tova TV Podcast. On the YouTube side of things, make sure y'all like the video, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel. For all the new people, this is Tova TV Podcast, where we talk about any and everything. And yeah, I drop 2 times a week, so y'all have a lot of content to watch, subscribe to, and enjoy. You know, let's talk about it. So a lot of people aren't interacting with another individual that they are fond of, and I just want to know: is it okay to take yourself on dates? Now, my short answer to that would be yes, it's okay. But this is where it get tricky for me, right? So I feel like it's certain places that you can go on a date and it be okay. But I also believe that you can take yourself out on a date because that's important. Um, like for instance, like I feel like it's kind of weird to go to the movies by yourself. Now, a lot of people gonna disagree with me. I get it, but that's weird. Like I don't think I've ever been to the movie by myself. But now, as far as like going out to eat, trying a new restaurant, that's cool. Or I don't know, doing like an indoor skydiving thing or just riding go karts by yourself. I feel like that's cool. But like the movies is like where I draw the line. And y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel because like it's cool to take yourself on a date, but like it's some places that that just don't make sense to me. Like why am I going to the movies by myself? I don't know. It's just weird. And then the thing that I've never been to the movie by myself also is another thing too. So maybe that's why I think it's weird. But let me know. Let me know in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel. Is it weird to take yourself out on a date? If is self dates a bad thing to do or shunned upon? I guess I should say. Um, while we talking about movies, actually, I don't think I ever like talked about my favorite movies, and my list is, I guess you can say pretty bland or basic, but I feel like it's important because it's my list. You know what I'm saying? I matter. I'm important. So I'm gonna go no specific order because I feel like um, there is no specific order, honestly. But number one, I'm gonna go Pride. So Pride is um, it's a movie. It's like dating back into the time, back in history, I guess you could say, where it was like a racist thing. Um, Terrence Howard was in this movie, and it's a swimming movie. Basically, it's a swimming movie. Basically, like switching up the whole stereotype of like black people can't swim. Of course, racism is in this movie. I don't know what year it was actually like supposed to be like about, but basically it's a swimming movie. Switching up the dynamic, the stereotype about black people not being able to swim. A lot of I guess you can say troubled children or troubled boys in the neighborhood end up getting drawn to swimming. They had a coach who ultimately taught them how to swim. And in my opinion, I feel like black people are like always athletically inclined. It's just sometimes people just, I guess you can say, look at certain sports that we didn't grow up playing in a different light, but we actually could excel in them, in my opinion. But yeah, so they started swimming. They end up putting a team together and competing against other, teams. And most of the time, it was just white boys, white men. Um, and it was kind of like the whole Coach Carter situation. You know what I'm saying? That whole vibe. Um, Number two, I'm gonna go Friday just because it's a classic. Um, Growing up, You know, if you knew Friday, you knew Friday, and then of course it's a great series. Friday, Friday after next, next Friday. And they were supposed to drop another one a long time ago, which never came out, which actually still pisses me off to this day because it's a great series. But they probably could have ruined it because I remember seeing like the cast list and it was a whole bunch of like comedians, but it was top tier comedians, you know, and it never came out. So I'm still a little upset about that. But yeah, Friday is top tier. You know, people still saying lines to this day from the movie. Of course, that Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, legends. You know, all throughout that movie. And I probably would have got in trouble, like if my parents knew, like what I was watching. But you know, sometimes you gotta sneak and watch stuff, especially a movie that would get your black card removed expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? That if you ain't watched that movie, I don't know. You know, I feel like that Friday, Don't Be a Menace. What else? Baby Boy. Uh, or was it Menace to Society? And it's plenty of movies that you supposed to watch as a black individual that you would get your black card removed from if you didn't watch it. If you know, you know. Let's see. Love and Basketball. So actually, what's funny, I seen a lot of like hate about Love and Basketball, how it was not a good movie, but it's like y'all waited too long to say that because it's already legendary in my eyes. And as a hoop head, that's what I wanted. I remember like actually a funny story. Like I remember like dating girls that hooped just because I love loving basketball that much. Like like for a short period of time, like I only dated girls that played basketball. And looking back, I didn't know I was doing it intentionally, but I was definitely doing it. And it's funny to think about because like, but I love loving basketball, and then I'm a hooper, so it's like that's ideal. You know what I'm saying? And then like, who don't want a girl that's nice at basketball and you nice at basketball? Then y'all just play one on one all the time. You know what I'm saying? I never got to do the whole I score you strip thing uh, from the movie, but you know that's neither here or there. But nonetheless, that's a great movie, head to toe. Um, all the people that's throwing hate on it, I don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You could take your hate and hold that down. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need all that, especially about my movie. What was that? That was three. So we'll go number four. Number four would have to be so like my four and five are always like interchangeable. But um dang, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. I just lost my train of thought, y'all. What in the heck? Um, Daddy's Little Girl. There it is. All right, so Daddy's Little Girl is a movie. Idris Elba was the main character, and I forgot her name, but she played in like a whole bunch of Tyler Perry movies. But basically, he he had three little girls. The woman who he had the girls by ended up dating this big drug lord kingpin, and she ended up basically making his life miserable. He had some things in the past that he did, and he ended up catching a rape charge. He ended up being a driver for a lawyer, fight for custody for his kids because he left them there and they almost burned the house down. So him and the lawyer were dating. He had to try to win custody over for his kids. He couldn't really do it, and he didn't tell the lawyer about the rape charge that he allegedly did, which he actually didn't do. Um, so he ended up having to beat the drug lord head in, win his girls back, and happily ever after. And for me, that's a strong man because he actually did everything that he was supposed to do, and he was a good dad. He just, made some mistakes upon road, and he won his kids back. Him and the lawyer ended up getting together. That's a great movie. And then, like for me, I'm from Georgia. The same place they shot it shot the movie at is where like I used to be like as a kid, like growing up type stuff. So it was kind of like a nostalgia thing that just made me be drawn to that movie more and more, you know. But number 5. What is number 5? What is number 5? I think I'm gonna go. I gotta go with cartoon movie just for the culture. But let me see. What was number 5? What was number 5? Number 5. Boom. I watched it. I watched it as a kid, and I used to watch this movie all the time. Land Before Time. That was my movie. I don't know why it just hit. You know what I'm saying? And even I'm in my big age now, 26. I still go back and I just like watch that movie like I'm a little kid again. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But look, y'all make sure y'all let me know, you know, what's y'all favorite movies, what y'all watched, what's y'all top 5. I feel like it's important. You gotta have a top 5. You know what I'm saying? Movies are essential. They build character. A lot of stuff build character. Character in movies is one of them. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. As far as getting off your chest today, let me see. So stress kills, bro. You know, I know I tell y'all to be happy and live your life to the full capacity, but yeah, you need to be happy and stop all the stress. It's gonna be okay. And I know stuff get rough. Like for me, trust me, I know stuff get rough. I'll be in the same boat. I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? But try to let that stress go. Do something to help you relieve it, like meditation, you know, playing sports. Every time I get stressed out, bro, hoops is my therapy. Like I just go put up some shots, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to go in the room, lock yourself in there and scream, you know what I'm saying? Just to relieve it, you know? Read a book, you know, there's different ways to release stress, but it's important that you do it because stress kills and you don't want that build up, you know? But look, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Tover TV Podcast. I appreciate everybody for pulling up and showing love like y'all been doing. The audio only versions is available on Apple Music Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. I got 4 different options, and the more the better, the more the merrier. You know, all of that good stuff. Look, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube side of things. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.